Okay, hello and welcome everyone. Welcome to JFD Brokers Traders Tea Time with me, Darius Anchauskas. Today, just to let you know, we're starting it 1 hour earlier due to the US daylight saving time. Yeah, so it's going to be like for a few weeks more. We're going to start this webinar at 1:30. Sorry, 1:15 GMT time. So please remember that, guys. Yeah, like I said, welcome to Traders Tea Time. Today's the 12th of March 2018. We're gonna have a look at a few markets, a few levels to watch out for today's US session. So before we continue, please have a read through our risk disclaimer here. So JFD Brokers offers exclusively consultancy-free services. The content of this webinar does not constitute investment advice or investment recommendation and does not in any way constitute an invitation to acquire any financial instrument or product. I'll let you read the rest and then we can jump into the chart. Okay, guys, so the one that I really wanted to have a look at is DAX. Now, DAX is looking quite interesting, and it is behaving quite well within this rising veg formation that we are seeing. So we are still on the lookout for a break, either to the upside or to the downside here. You can see the arrows here. So if we get a break below this, then, well, this could open the path towards lower levels. Maybe the first level to watch out for could be this 50 EMA here, excuse me, shown as a red line, and then maybe lower towards the 21 EMA. That would be that would be a good level to watch. But actually, in terms of resistance and support, then we're looking at this area right here. Just let me highlight that for you guys. There we go. So that's probably the one that really is sticking out right now. So that's the 12,275, approximately around that. So if we get a break below this, watch out watch out for this level. And if that doesn't hold, well, like I said, it could push lower. On the upside here, if we get a break above this rising veg, if we get a break above this, then we could see something maybe happening like this. Maybe it could start forming a channel here, but then who knows exactly. I mean, we would need to see a confirmation, but at the moment we are looking at the veg, and if we get a break, then we could, the next level that we are watching here is the 12,600. That's going to be a key resistance area. So if we get a break above this, then, well, it could push higher towards the 12,745 area. So keep an eye on this one, guys. This is a very good index to watch out for. Let's have a look at the actually S&P. So it's not open yet, but we are at an interesting spot here. So this is what I'm talking about. So that's the 2789 area. If today we'll start seeing a break, actually, bear with me one moment and I'll have a look at what's happening right now on the futures market. So we are trading at around the same area here, to be honest, at the same, like we've closed at around the 2789. So we might get a slightly higher reading when we open. So watch, like, still overall, like I said, watch this 2789 area. If we get start seeing a move above this, then this could push higher, maybe get back towards these areas right here. That's around the 2872, 73 mark. So yeah, so something like this basically. But of course, I mean, even though this is still high, well, a big route for it to make, let's put it that way, still we should keep this area on our radars. If the 2789 will prove to be too much for it to break, then we could see a nice rejection here and maybe a reversal back down. So the next level that we would be watching would be this area right here, the 2754, and this is the number that we were talking about, I don't know, for probably a few videos in the past, so definitely. So the 2754 area, watch out for that one. If we suddenly get a move below this, well, this is pushing lower then in that case, and probably could confirm this trend line here. So we could, if we get a move below the 2754, this could get pushed towards this trend line right here that started on the 9th of February this year. So keep an eye on S&P, guys. Okay, let's have a look at a few pairs now. The euro dollar, this is a 4-hour chart, by the way, guys. So looking at the daily, still sideways, just trading nowhere at the moment. It is kind of forming this little channel right here, this little short-term area right here. There we go. So probably what we'll wait for is a good break either below this, and that's around the 122,900, or above the 123,200, actually more probably 123,250 area. So if we'll get a good break above this, then yeah, it could go higher, maybe test this excuse me, test this 200 EMA here in the 4-hour chart. If this gets broken to the downside, well, we still have some area right around here. Maybe could even push towards the 122 mark. So that's somewhere around here. I mean, yeah, probably 122 will be a key one to watch. But again, this one, 121,500 is a previous low here. So yeah, guys, I mean, there are plenty of areas either to the upside or to the downside, but first, of course, we need to get out of this box here, right in this area. Okay, so euro sterling, let's have a look at euro sterling. Actually, let's put it daily here. Beautiful move. Well, we can say that it's a beautiful move to the downside here. We were predicting this move here, and that's what we got. So now it's looking at this daily chart, we can see that it's finding its support around the 100 EMA here, shown as a green line, and probably could potentially move lower if we get a break below these two EMAs, the 100 and the 50 EMA, and we could touch this trend line that we had started from the 25th of January. So yeah, good areas to watch out, guys. This is looking weak. We are, like I said, we are still within this channel right here. So a break below this trend line could push the pair even lower. So yeah, keep an eye on this one, guys. Let's have a look at the pound dollar. So the pound dollar, this is a daily. Unlike the euro, the pound is looking strong today, so it is moving towards this area that we were talking about this morning, the 139,100. So if we'll get a strong good close above this 139,100 area, then we're keeping an eye on this short-term downwards moving trend line, and if we get a break above that as well, well, guess what? The 140, the psychological 140 is back on the table, and we could push higher, probably maybe towards the 140, 150. But then again, let's wait and see what's going to happen. If this 139, 100 proves to be too much for it to break, then we can get a reversal, maybe move lower, and the area, the support that actually we were looking for here, it will be this one here. So if we get a move towards the 137, 130, 150, I would say, yeah, 137, 150, then yeah, if we get a break below this, then it's gonna get pushed lower. Maybe, like I said, even a test of this trend line that we've got here running since March last year. So good level, potential good level to watch out for if we get a break below the 137, 150. Okay, so another one, let's have a look at the Aussie dollar. So the Aussie dollar has broken the wedge here. We were talking about this falling wedge for a couple of in our couple of videos back. We said that if we're gonna see a good good-ish close above this Then we could see some like a continuation to the upside here. We did get a close here on Friday above this falling wedge, outside of this falling wedge, I should say, and now we're seeing some, like I said, continuation to the upside. So how far this will go, I mean, it's difficult to say. Probably the first level that we're watching here is this high here, and also that will come in line with this 50 EMA here on the daily chart. Now that's around the 0.78950, something like that. If we get a pop above this, well, it's going to push towards these 0.79500, and then maybe higher. But then, like I said, we'll have to reevaluate things when we get to that point here. So yeah, keep an eye on this one, guys. I mean, it is, at the moment, it is looking strong, so something to consider for those who likes to go long on the Aussie dollar. Let's have a look at the dollar yen. Dollar yen still above this falling, well, falling trend line. Yeah, downwards moving trend line, and we are still above, even though Friday was a good we saw a good close above this, but today we're seeing a bit of weakness here. We need to wait until we have the US opening bell, and then yeah, the close of the US session, to be honest, to understand what it wants to do later on. If this is going to start getting back below this trend line, well, then the whole upside is off the table, and then we could we should start considering again the 105.550 area that we were talking about in the previous videos. So 105.550 could be a good level of support, but if that doesn't hold, then well, we're still waiting for our round number of 105, but that we can't really see at the moment. So, but yeah, like I said, we could finally maybe see that if we get a push lower towards the 105.550. On the upside, of course, we're looking at this area right here, the 107. If that gets broken, potentially there is some chance for this to go towards the 108. The 108 could be a good level to watch. Maybe slightly lower, maybe like 107.900 if we take these highs here. The 108, just I took that as being a round number. Could potentially maybe like overshoot this, touch the 108, and then reverse back. With the USD JPY, it's quite interesting, to be honest, because we had this trend line running from here, and this was the one that we were watching a few weeks ago, and we saw that we got a nice break below this. We are trading currently below it, so we could see this as being a bearish sentiment. So maybe, like I said, maybe we could get back above, back to the 108 that I was talking about, touch this trend line from underneath, and then drop again. So, but then again, that's pure speculation and guessing. So the only thing is I can say that let's wait and see what it does actually. So, okay, guys, let's quickly have a look at one more pair. Let's put the daily back on. And yeah, dollar CAD, we're seeing a good reversal here at the moment. So yeah, so looking at the 4-hour chart here, we can see that it is getting momentum, positive momentum here again. Maybe could get pushed towards this area right here, the 128.850. So either this or let me just highlight that. Okay, so actually if we take these lows here, so that's 128.600. So 128, if we get a break above this, could get pushed towards the 128.850, and if that doesn't hold, well, could continue going higher. Maybe actually we could get back towards the 130 area right here, which could get tested nicely. So, but yeah, but before we considered all these high levels here, we need to get above the 128.600. On the downside, of course, we still have this this trend line, this bottom of the channel here, and we could maybe drop a little bit slightly here towards the 127,850. Who knows, maybe we'll get this, but like I said, at the moment it doesn't want to go down, it just wants to continue going up. Okay guys, I hope you have a good US session. I'm not going to take any more of your time, so have a great rest of the day, and as always, keep an eye on the price action, guys. Thank you very much. Bye bye.